Hello, friends. Welcome back. Um, Today's topic is let's decide right now together. Because I wanted to film, but I don't know what about. So let's talk about today and how I felt. And it's gaining your spark and also losing your spark. Because this is a cycle I am all too familiar with. Unfortunately, but I feel like that's the nature of life, right? Everybody goes through those phases, like it's cyclical. Um, and big word. But today, I had zero expectations for the day. Really, I just knew that I was gonna hang out with a friend, and I was excited for it, like normal, not expecting anything special. And we wanted to go on a walk on a trail. And so we drove over somewhere, got there, realized the trail was closed because the event center on the premises was having like a private event. They were doing a seminar about frogs. Like this is not made up. And it was like you had to be on a list to be there, and we weren't on the list obviously. So we left. And then we go to the next place, and I don't know like again what are the chances, but like the road is closed to get to the trail. Like I guess because a couple days ago there was rainstorms, and I guess it got too messed up or something. I don't even know. So we go to the third place, and it was too muddy, and the grass was not mowed or hadn't been walked past in a while, so it was all grown. And I was like, man, we are not destined to go on this walk today. And then we're driving on the way back to my house, and we stop at a trail. Or we don't stop at a trail. I see it like a trail written on the road. I'm like, oh, I've been here before, like 7 years ago, like as a kid going on a run with a friend. I was like, let's stop by and check it out. We get out, and then we proceed on like a 7 mile walk through these woods, and it was beautiful. I was feeling the magic of nature, like genuinely like it was a high. Seeing bunnies like playing with each other. We had like monarch butterflies flying across our path. It just literally like there was a moment whenever me and my friend just were like, bro, let's be quiet for a second, just like listen. And you hear like the swishing of the trees and the birds chirping, and it just soaks. You just soak it all in, and you're like, wow, like the grandeur of it all. Um, but it was beautiful, and I was feeling really inspired, like so ridiculously so, and so much so that I like re-downloaded Instagram because I deactivate it when I'm sad. Um, that I re-downloaded it, and I was about to post on my story just being like, I got my spark back. Y'all ain't ready for this, like on some comeback type shit. But I didn't, just because I like didn't have a truthfully like this was on the drive home from the hike, and I was like, I don't have anything like cool enough to post right now, so I'm just gonna stay dormant still. But I felt in that moment that I regained my spark, which I've been like in search of. It's like trying to catch a fly or fly. You're like, and it's gone. But I felt it. I was like, I'm back. Like, here we go. Like, I'm here. What's up? Like y'all ain't ready. And just feeling so inspired. And then right after, my little cousin asked to hang out, and I wanted to go hang out with him. I missed him. So we went and hung out for a bit. And I don't know what happened, but in that same, like, I'm not even kidding, like an hour later, after I was just on this ridiculous high, I was like, spark's gone. I should deactivate it again. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. And I stayed in this little rut mentality, like literally a mini rut. This was a few hours ago. And we went on a walk again, and we talked, and I don't know what it was, but I felt the spark slipping again. Like the firefly is the little light on its bum. was turning back off, and it was just going back to being a regular as beetle. And I don't know what happened. I actually still don't. Could be a few factors, you know. It might be a little bit of jealousy because my little cousin's pretty cool. Um, and you know, I wasn't that cool at that age. So it could be a little bit of that, or just, I don't know, maybe nostalgia hitting me because he's 5 years younger and he's telling me all these stories about stuff that he's living, and I'm like, man, I miss that age. Like, I miss being a dumbass kid, having fun with my friends before life hit, you know, but it hasn't even hit really. I'm still young. Um, but yeah, I, and then just now for the past 2 hours, I've literally sat on my couch scrolling reels, watching YouTube videos, but like not even watching, I'm just like having them play while I'm like abstract thinking in the distance. I was like, man, this whole time I've had my laundry sitting in the dryer. Like, when you lose your spark, it's really weird. Like, well, actually, let me backtrack. When you gain your spark, it's awesome how you see everything fall into place, regardless of if it even works out. You know? Like, you just notice these little things and you appreciate so much and you love it all. And then when the spark disappears, like it did, like shortly after, how you go back to seeing all the wrong and everything. It's like I don't know. It's mind boggling. Cause now I wanted to film a video all day. It is now 1 a.m. I have work in like 8 hours, and I still need to get ready for bed and go to bed and wake up and get ready in the morning. Um, and this whole time I just wasted the like clothes in the dryer for work tomorrow, so I gotta redo something for that. Like, didn't get anything done. I wanted to film the video and I didn't until now because I wanted it. This is, again, you know, all these videos are for me, and if they help anyone, that's just a plus. But I'm speaking to KP right now. That's my nickname, you know, initials. But the spark was gone, but it does not all need to crumble. You're still getting the video. It doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things, but when I filmed my first one, I was riding a high. I was happy. I was feeling the magic, feeling the spark. And then today, I was feeling it again real high. And for some reason, it went away. But I'm not going to allow it to win today. You know? Because it's hard. I'm like embarrassed to talk about this, frankly. Not even that there's much embarrassing. It's just, you know, opening up about stuff, especially on a public platform. Like, I don't even know. Like, this will probably get like 10 views. And it's just like weird to me. But I'm trying to play with reality more, because I feel like whenever you play with your reality, more sparks start to happen. And I don't know, it's fun. I started a new job recently and I've been enjoying it, even though it's like not ideal, but nothing ever is. I've tried talking to new friends, going to places, traveling, hanging out, getting in conversations that I normally wouldn't have with people that I've always had the same conversations, you know? It's just like rinse and repeat. And I'm like trying to explore new ideas with them, get their insight on stuff, you know? Just dig a little deeper into the friendships. Because I know that whenever I'm closer with people, I feel more connected to everything. Like, you know, the spark, everything falls into place. And even posting these videos, I have wanted to for like 7 years, probably, make videos. And it's a really simple thing. Like, all I do, because right now I'm not doing nothing fancy, just press and record on my phone. but I always felt like it was too daunting. Like I wasn't good enough before I even ever started. It's like, man, well, if I'm gonna post this, what's the point in posting if no one's gonna see it? And if people do see it, then it has to be good quality. And if it has to be good quality, then I gotta get it. I gotta look right. I gotta play the part, you know? But it's not that deep, you know? And the sparks come up whenever you play with the reality. Just be like, fuck it, I'm gonna try it. Someone invites you somewhere, you say yes. You don't really think it's your vibe, but you go, you know? Just in case. Like, I'm not a person who likes going to bars. But I got invited by my friend the other night. I was like, you know what? I've been in like a weird mood. Maybe this will shake it up. And I had a wonderful time. We didn't even like drink that much. You know, we had a normal time. But I like loved it. You know, the little environment. And will I continue going to bars? Probably still, not that much. Because I don't know. But see, even right now, I'm trying to break out of this mentality of being stuck in my ways. You know, I want to be stubborn about saying no and not trying things that could impact my life. Like, you know, because like at the end of the day, all that matters is finding the whimsy in the normal. Like talking to my phone at 1 a.m. night before work. Just because, you know? Because I wanted to. I wanted to earlier, and then I didn't want to because of some reason that I got upset about. And then doing it anyways. Because I need to respect the me that wants to do things. And I need to disrespect the me that fucking bitches out. And is like, nah, later. Like, I'm gonna just scroll reels. I'm gonna just go to bed. I'm gonna just, like, call out. I don't know. Whatever it may be. But I think it's really important to keep the spark alive, you know? It's like the analogy, like, that in the Book of Life, I think, or Coco, whatever it was, where they have the little candle. Whenever it goes out, that's when you die. But I feel like you can die before the flame's out. If you don't tend to the flame, you know, let the sparks keep going. Because it may get windy and it's like almost blowing out, but shit, you still burning. And it's like a process. You need to maintain it. You need to maintain that, like, the wonder, the excitement of it all, the joy whenever you're happy, and like still appreciate the sadness or however you feel. All the emotions are valid because it's just part of it. But making sure to honor the person who wants to do things by doing them instead of just shitting on yourself afterwards for like, man, I should have done it, but I wasn't in the mood. And it's like, fuck all that noise. And to end this video, which was, I don't even know, but to keep the flame going, the analogy of the flame, I will show you an art piece made by my dear friend that reminds me of this thought every day. One moment. You are a mosaic of everyone you've ever known and everything you've ever experienced. And I look at this every day, and I'm so grateful for the friend who made it, and for the life I live, and the flame that I have. Thank you.